in my time zone when my mind's gone and I'm flying home and I'm stressed out and I'm tempted to get that styrofoam and go pull it up, but you know what's up and you know that ain't gon' solve nothing. I mean, Lord forbid I might fall or something and I'm all another, cause all I need is you to hold me down like bed straps at a psych ward. It's killing me, but you still with me when I fight hard. And you digging me when I'm egging you. Deal with me when my car's pulled. Could've dealt with me, but you fell for me before I fell for you. Keep me on that right path and the right math. Is you plus nothing's everything. You my everything. Saying you ain't gotta question my
unto Hannah, that thou lose not thy inheritance.
Give not your soul unto harlots, the fools. Right? Read.
Look not wrong about thee in the streets of the city, neither wander thou in the solitary place thereof.
So the same thing I was now saying, you said, I want to tell you so. Keep it holding. Scripture says, right? Read.
Turn away thine eye from a beautiful woman, and look not upon another's beauty, for many have been deceived by the beauty of a woman. For herewith love is kindled as a fire.
So you tell it here, the Bible literally giving you the commandment. You don't go around being a whoremonger looking at him. Turn away your eye. Because you're supposed to understand that the destruction. A woman will destroy your life, girl. The wrong woman will destroy your life. That's all you studying. How she look how big the bam bam is this. You're supposed to be studying. There's the woman they're going to pay a seed in to bring up kids.
I never sit down and you will never hear me say something so stupid like that. I will listen to a woman after finish conversation, and that is intelligence for it. That's why I wife. It's not about we have on the inside.
The book of Ecclesiastes, or Sarah, chapter 6 and verse 7. If thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first, and be not hasty to credit him.
It says, prove you got a friend, prove him first. Meaning, they go through things with that person, they understand how they operate. They ain't just saying, you're real nice, kid, you're best friend, me and my wife, and they don't know about you. You have to take our time to prove and think to understand, oh, this is how she operates, this is how she thinks, this is how she functions.
For some man is a friend for his own occasion, and will not abide in the day of thy trouble. And there is a friend who being turned to enmity, and strive will discover thy reproach. Again, some friend is a companion at the table, and will not continue in the day of thy affliction.
So here we scripture is saying, if you had understanding, consider the food they cook for, you might not get any chop. You understand what I'm saying? If you had understood this now, saying, hey, every friend had a food, you have to understand it there. I'm not saying that you should have shut them on, none of that. I'm saying that understand that not every man is your friend. You think for you. So of course of time you will see based on what they do, what they say. Because if you try to get a friend with a man, you say, yeah, so there goes a man bringing cigarettes for a woman and you do ting. That's what a real friend will do. But he not seeing that. Right? You made all of Leviticus 19. That is love according to the Bible.
That's right.
What you do there was taken as hate because why? You understand? So if a man, instead of God would understand, was to understand, hey, this man looking out for you, that is righteousness. Right? Read.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 19 and verse 18, verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor and not suffer sin upon him.
So instead of you going on the block and going, hey, watch that, Tony boy. Man, bring sit there for Joe and Jody White, boy, sitting there, boy, and laughing at him, hey, that him, boy. Right now, show the man, he's in there, bro, here it is going on, bro. I observe, man, make him on, go play away, go check out that scene. That is what that's what a real brother is supposed to do. And that is what the scriptures say would not be sin. If you had done otherwise, but guess what? You get beat up for doing the right thing, eh? That's the same thing in Christ, bro.
Yeah, I tell my friend that I have friends from young, I got 6 years, I make all the money now. I get my little small crew. I worked for a week. I wanted to rank and me out and get them money to pass to them. I could go by the shop. And if you have in my head, you should have been cracking a small. If you have a bunch of them, I tell them, right? Big man, I tell them, I like these fellas all the time. They fellas trying to kill me. I used to get shot and say, I'm up here, I like that. Like the so you remember it and know that there because that time I was thinking like that now.
Yeah, but bro, understand this, right? Which other nation? And by that happening, it's your whole business.
I didn't see that, I know but on people who are president of 120 that's my mother. You would have seen right next to them.
When you said Chinese Venezuelan, what your father or your grandfather?
He was Arawaks from Arawaks or some one of them. I'm a grandmother. I was
So, bro, your part, the other day, you're thinking up. Use Israel, bro. Use our people, bro. You make up the 12 tribes, bro. This news is for us, bro. And you see what you do today, bro?
I don't mind. I don't care what's going on. You see, I know racial now.
But you read in the Bible.
That's
right. This is the good racism means you prefer your people over everybody else. It doesn't mean that we hate anybody else. This is the truth of the matter. And nobody stands up for our people. Right? Nobody stands up for our people. Anything that happen to any other race, it have every other nation that stand up for themselves. It's Chanishmel, they stand up for the people, bro. Who's standing up for us? When you hear about them, who stand up for you and say, hey, this is wrong?
Yeah, stand up for you when you're dead.
Ah, they could pass now. They could pass.
Yeah, that's how people come up there. Stand up for you when you're dead.
They could pass now.
Yeah, all that. Put it up there. How the
this is the things we killing off our own self, bro. We hate one another, bro. And it's the same thing. You as a young man trying to do the right thing and hustle ever, and men want to kill you and rob you because you're trying to do the right thing. And this is what plaguing our people.
From saying I make America great, who get on America? Nobody can see it. People you get it out of America. Who is Trump?
He just say take to get favoritism from people.
He talking the voice for them afraid to say, you know. A lot of them look just like he, but them afraid to talk. He being real.
And that's what that has been their mindset from ever since he's just the most vocal one on it. But that's all it is.
That is their mindset. All of them.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32 and verse 8. When the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, when he had separated the sons of Adam, he set the bonds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel.
Here's the Bible saying here, when he separated the nations or the lands to the people, he separated the bonds from the children of Israel. So he gave all the other nations the inheritance of land, and he gave the children of Israel the inheritance of land. So he always ordained for the nation or the world to be run by the children of Israel. Those are the ones he gave his laws. We're supposed to keep it and teach the other nations how to. But this is where now because we sin, all of this stand a chance. So all the prophecies in the Bible concerning the end, we had to end the right now. Since the time Christ was walking the earth, we had the end. He said the last slavery or captivity would be under the Caucasians. This is the captivity. Our people will say we're not under captivity yet. Bro, we're under captivity. Right? Give me that.
You can pass, that's okay.
How we just know if you're free as a free.
Book of Matthew, chapter 17 and verse 26. Peter said unto him, of strangers. Matthew 17 and verse 24. And when they were come to Capernaum, they that received tribute, money came to Peter and said, doth not your master pay tribute?
So you know what tribute money is? Tribute money is taxes. So in the time when Christ was walking the earth, Julius Caesar was ruler, he said, yeah, they'll pay me taxes because I have all their captivity. Right? Read.
He said, yes. And when he was come into the house, Jesus prevented him, saying, what thinkest thou, Simon? Of whom do the kings of the earth take custom of all tribute?
Christ asking Simon, so I tell you I'm a king, right? But I pay taxes. So you're asking Simon, so who do the kings of the earth take taxes from? You understand the question you're asking him? Remember, Christ says he's a king, and he bowing to Caesar paying taxes. So he understanding what Simon is thinking.
Probably thinking it's a king or whatever.
Right, he thinking, well, if he's the king, how you paying taxes to this king? I don't understand. You understand?
For their own trade, or of strangers.
So you ask him, who do the kings of the earth take taxes from? Of their own children or of strangers? Because when the Romans taxes, the tax on all the other nations, they come from. I agree.
Peter said unto him, of strangers. Jesus said unto him, then are the children free.
He said, who do the kings of the earth take taxes from? Custom or tribute? Of their own children or of strangers? Peter and Simon say, of strangers. So Christ asked him, so are the children free? He said, no, they gotta take their taxes. So once you pay them taxes, bro, or you can buy, I buy this car, bro, but every month I have to pay a tax to drive. You own the car? You buy the land, bro, but I have to pay property tax every year. Else if I take the land first. So if you want to buy it, there's no money. But the thing about it is, this is the whole concept of how we will have, because we get more capitalists, the lines get blurred as to man saying, well, everybody pay taxes, but inside of when they were conquering and colonizing, right? When they conquer and they colonize, you have unfortunate workers. This is who they have paying taxes. They say, bring a piece of gold by this people and chop it.
People in this school, I friend had a really bad. I just report to drinking alcohol or smoking, you're getting nothing. If you only gym and exercise, you're getting strong. So why would I drink? What's the benefit from drinking? Alcohol. Or becoming high, and you also give somebody to come on here and you can't defend it, you understand? So why would I use something that is weak, is a weakness, like Superman's kryptonite? Them biggest kryptonite is seated there.
But according to the law, we are able to drink, we are allowed as a law to drink alcohol in moderation. Right? Smoking, however, is not allowed because that is defined. But Christ drank wine and drank wine in moderation. That is why his eyes were red. Right? Give me 9 to the 7.
as well as bro, if somebody choose not to drink, it's all well and good as well. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Book of Sirach, chapter 31 and verse 27. Wine is as good as life in a man, if it be drunk moderately. What life is then to a man that is without wine? For it was made to make men glad. Wine measurably drunk and in season bringeth gladness of heart and cheerfulness of the mind.
It says, gives two stipulations. Measurably drunk and in season. In season means an opportune time. So your young brothers feasting for a feast day or something like that. Here we come first thing in the morning and drink. Right? Isaiah 5:11. So now this person is going to explain or expound further on what we just read in Sirach 31:27.
Book of Isaiah, chapter 5 and verse 11. Woe unto them that rise up early in the morning, that they may follow strong drink, that continue until night, till wine inflame them.
So the Bible on one side speaks against drinking alcohol, and then on the other side it says good. What is moderating drunk? So what is it being? Because plenty people say, well, that Bible contradicts it. No, it's not contradicting.
Alright,
It's lawful to drink in moderation. But if you, that's why I say that you're only drunk and in season. You wake up and
it's not to celebrate us. I'm in this school right now to celebrate victory. Is when you get people to do the right thing. True happiness is, you know, like winning in the sense
celebration.
Yeah, you know, conquering something in a positive, you know, conquering like you know, like, alright, getting people to understand about what I think is right there.
Exactly, and that is when we celebrate, when we keep most times celebrating. Exactly. So you understand? Here, Michael. So you, obviously, as you're seeing this very Houston just now, you thought about this or something, right? You thought about, you know, I mean, and like, you meditate on this already. So why you never heard of training that thing?
Yeah.
Alright, we got a scorpion and alligator living on an island, right? And the island, one day, they live in peace and harmony. But they had a own national boundary because the scorpion always want to fight with the alligator. So they decided to have a boundary and they live peacefully on the open sea. So one day the island started to sink. So the scorpion, the alligator said, well, alright, scorpion, I look at the lead here and I can swim. So the scorpion get frightened. He started to study out and he said, well, I can't swim. So he gave him a ride on the back. God, I like to do that. But I'm going to go swim. So he said, I promise I won't do that. Promise I beg. So I hop on because the alligator kept me assistant. And if it's me there, I'm going to be assistant. So alright, they're swimming for hours. They're getting tired with this smoke. They're still trying to, you know, make sure you get covered. When they approach the shore on the next island, only hear whap. The alligator will out, ow! But the scorpion out with a big smile. See, I'm talking to you, not stick. See, I didn't really want this thing anyway, but my nature to be a little bad here.
That's the moral of the story too. And that's the same thing that the Bible talks about. Even given that something. Right? Your first enemies are there in your own house. And we have all been tricked. Everybody can attest to the fact of somebody of their household touching them on the ground. When I say of their household, I need to know something.
Book of Matthew chapter 10 and verse 34. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword.
So this is what Christ said, and I see him thing, you know. Christ said, I didn't come to set peace on earth, and I come to set a sword. I come to set aside those that want to be right with God, and those that want to go. No matter what you do, what you say, people still gonna choose to go. Right? And if you choose to do right, they will be your enemy. Read.
Verse 35. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And a man's foe shall be there of his own household.
Your first enemy is forming enemy. First. So that means if you're trying to do right, amongst us set up people that they know, they'll get what they have. You understand? This is what the scriptures say. Exactly. So it's the same thing considered our people. If you realize, hey, I as a man I understand and I'm trying to do X, Y, and Z, and you are wrong as a brother, people will contrary. They'll teach you. That's what the scriptures say. Yeah. So when we come out and we tell our people to be X, Y, and Z, instead of they hear or seeing sense, but the love in terms of like, you don't see young black men or any black man care about anybody, that's what they say. So take time out of the day to come and say, hey, this is what God said. I ain't telling you to believe what I say, that if you read the Bible, you go and check it yourself. I didn't make this up. This is in the scriptures. As opposed to somebody just come out talking and whatever feel and singing and clapping and calling. Right? And then teaching you no sense. Nothing about what God said to know, what you're supposed to do. Look how much things we start up here talking. Everything you see and you talk about, we went to the scriptures and we read it and showed, hey, the reason why you do that was according to what God said. Why you do that was according to what God said. The reason why this happened is because this is why that happened. And this is what the priest is supposed to do in that court. That is the ordain of a priest. That is their role to show God chosen people scriptures, what the scriptures say. Because the Bible is a lot more than just history. It's instruction, daily instruction. Right? For you to understand that, hey, see this place here, I'm not supposed to be here. But this side of person, this is what they will do. So I need to be there, there, X, Y, and Z. That is the information. Because when we don't have that information, bro, we get destroyed, bro. We get destroyed. You're supposed to be observing. Like you going to work every day and every day you pass and you get the face watching you screwing up. Right? And it's not that you say no, eyes around them up to them. Because either way, the scripture says don't stand up here. It says to defend yourself, you can defend yourself. But at the same time, if you had information or knowledge of that situation, you can avoid that. If you had knowledge or information concerning scripture, when you go and tell your brethren, hey, so they're wrong, think, if you ever, and I understand that. You understand from that day, that is the difference. Because I true when I say, hey, yeah, my can't do it. It hurts enough, from chance. Yeah, my check out. That is a long time conference. Yeah, it tastes nasty, but when you drink that, you punch. Yeah, white different. That formula, it tastes nasty. That is medicine, it's a hard medicine. But if you have time, so let's see.
Everybody born.
Yeah, but you know,
as long as you have a will and that passion, what kind of everything with passion?
This is the same thing. Right? Now take from one person out of the entire city. Now the scripture says, one out of my entire city of people going to repent. And this is the spread that they will have on them to hear, sense, and make sense. Because our man come up here, bro, and say, listen, a tsunami coming on Friday to destroy everybody. A big tsunami coming here and wash away everybody. And this man can be saying that over and over and over. And they're like, why is he not going to question them? I said, why is he not going? Or what is he talking about? What's he supposed to do? No? No, you might look at him man and say, oh, just things are mad, man, or whatever. It's going to be fine. But still, even if he's safe, go and check on his switch and see what this man says. It's the same thing days and more.
Yeah, correct, yeah.
I tell my friends, I keep telling them I'm right? I play about $1,000 in Scotland. They drive content and I talk about 400 and I don't talk about $20. All they talk was $10 scotch. I ain't with nothing. I want to play the last $5 scotch. I'm going to $50. But I sent down now. I sent things down like that. I just go sense. Because people come and they kill them and then up and down on that truck and they can go down.
Book of Romans chapter 10 and verse 2. For I bear them record that they have a zeal of God, but not according to knowledge.
So everybody, sometimes we have a zeal for God, but not according to the knowledge of the Bible. We just believe of everything comes. Exactly. But for you to be, remember, your conscience is basically your mind, right? And you have something called your subconscious. Meaning, that is a part of your brain that functions without you actually knowing your thinking. What is inside there is what basically resonates in your mind. 90% of it. So if you're sleeping or if you're unconscious, that is what will basically be functioning. It keeps your heart beating. It keeps your lungs functioning. But it also keeps resonates thoughts that you would have in a dream. So generally, what you put your mind with is what you're going to do. What you continuously think and act out is what you're holding on to. Right? Maybe like Mark said, that's what we don't understand. When the Bible talk about your heart and people talk about the heart, you have this control. It's your mind that is holding it. When the Bible talk about your heart, it's talking about your mind. Right?
Book of Mark chapter 7 and verse 21. For from within, out of the heart of men, proceed evil thoughts, adultery, fornication, murder, theft, covetousness, wickedness, deceit.
So it's saying all of those things come out from the heart of men. Your heart, body, muscle that pumps blood does not formulate thoughts. All of that is thoughts. Right? So it's whatever you fill your mind with is what is going to take. That's how you say that. I don't want to do this and that. You think about all the time. You think about the benefits of doing all of that.
Yo, Timo. Was I done before? Yeah. This is life. Mentally off a firm for fight through the struggle there. Yeah. And in this life, your challenges are pieces to the puzzle, yeah. Yeah. No voice are done before, stronger now. Yes, we are more than conquerors. Boys are done before, stronger now. Why should I worry when Jah is for us? Can't stop the movements of Jah people. The power is within, the flesh is just my vehicle. Conquer your fears and know that Jah won't leave you. Clean hands and pure heart, and watch the most I lead you. Wars are done before, stronger now. Yes, we are more than conquerors. Wars are done before, stronger now. Why should I worry when joy is for us? There's no such thing as a perfect life. Things up and it down sometimes. So don't you lose your mind. Everything is gonna be fine. Yes, I'm a overcomer. Hey, don't you know your power? I won't accept defeat. No, 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 no. Stronger now. Yes, we are more than conquerors. Wars are done before, stronger now. Why should I worry when joy is for us?